AITA for refusing to attend my father's wedding? I, 18M, lost my mom 7 months ago to cancer. She had been sick for 3 years, and in the last 2 months we found out my dad had been having an affair almost the entire time she was sick. My mom was absolutely destroyed by the news when she learned it, and what's worse is my dad's affair partner wanted to try and straighten things out before my mom died. My dad was kicked out of the house and mom changed her funeral plans and everything so that my dad would not be able to go. She changed her will and went out of her way to ensure I would be getting everything and not him. She set it up in a way where my aunt would have a temporary guardianship over it, or whatever it's called, and my dad could not get his hands on it that way either. She was very clear that she had not wanted my dad with someone else while she was alive and would not act like things were okay after either. When my mom died, it was the most painful time in the world for me, and I am still processing life without her. I also hate my dad for the harm he caused during mom's final months. The fact is, he made it all 10,000 times harder than it ever needed to be. All because he couldn't remain faithful to her in life. He got engaged to his affair partner the week my mom died. They decided to wait until mom was gone a year to try and save some of his reputation. But I have hardly anything to do with him, and anything I do have to do with him is because he makes the effort and he reaches out. He wanted me to know he was engaged, and he wanted me to meet his other woman. And he forced those things on me. The last time they decided we needed to speak, I told them not to send me an invite to the wedding because I won't go and I won't respect them enough to RSVP officially. They were upset and told me to think about the future and other BS like that. I told them if they thought they were worthy of being grandparents, which they mentioned, then they needed to think again. Then they tried to guilt me with a sob story of how she was widowed for many years and her kids all turned their backs on her and took her grandkids away because they were disgusted with her for moving on. Didn't move me one little bit. But my dad's family are kinda pissed that I am drawing such a hard line at the wedding. They already know people judge my dad and think it would look way better if I was there. My dad also thinks I am taking his relationship with mom out on him instead of judging based off how he was as my dad. But I stand by a dad who makes their kids' loss of their other parent harder than it needs to be is not a good dad. And he made losing mom so much harder. I'm hearing from so many family members that I need to go to the wedding, and I'm wrong to say no that I am asking AITA?